We did it, guys. We finally made it through the You Bring the Color week of SpongeBob SquarePants. This is day 5, and today I'm here to provide my review on the last episode from the event, Squid Noir, or Noir. I'm going to call it Squid Noir, because that sounds a lot more decent to say instead of Squid Noir. So, Squid Noir was actually a really good episode. It was actually a really interesting episode. Probably the most unique concept in a while, ever since the concept of feral friends. So, in Squid Noir, Squidward, is actually, getting ready for this clarinet recital that he has to go to. I probably must have misheard from the episode, but it has to do something with, it has to do something with his clarinet, basically. So, he plays his clarinet, at the Krusty Krab. He practices his clarinet, and then Squidward's clarinet playing isn't very nice. It's very sour, and it's not very pleasant. So Mr. Krabs gets very angry about this, and he then kicks Squidward out of the restaurant and tells him to practice somewhere else. Bubble Bass was actually in this episode. I really do love Nickelodeon bringing back Bubble Bass. Bubble Bass has more screen time than any other minor/side characters, such as Flash the Flounder, who only appeared in his last appearance was in the Bully episode from the 3rd season, but Bubble Bass is getting a lot of attention, which I really enjoy. And he actually had a really big plot in this episode as well. He's shown in a comic book store showing his friends this action figure that he owns, and then it ends up breaking throughout the episode, so he gets very upset about it. And so then Squidward's clarinet gets missing, and then everything goes into a black and white setting. This is where the episode gets really interesting, because I really do love the black and white tone that they did for this episode. It really felt like a detective episode. In fact, it was a detective episode where everything was in black and white. So Squidward then investigates all around Bikini Bottom to find out who stole his clarinet, who has taken it. So while everything is in black and white, SpongeBob and Patrick tags along to help Squidward find his missing clarinet. And then it turns out to be that at the end of the episode that the jellyfishes in Jellyfish Fields has taken the clarinet, and then they were having like a jazz party or something in Jellyfish Fields. And this is where my pet peeve of the episode came along. When they revealed Squidward having his clarinet, they went ahead and they included the colored images that was done in Squid Noir. So they didn't use the original animation, which is very disappointing. But other than that, the animation wise was great, but I really wish that they didn't include the flashing color animation that the viewers done for the You Bring the Color event. They should have stick with the original animation coloring for this episode. I think Squid Noir is basically the main event for You Bring the Color, because this was the only episode outside the theme song that they actually use flashing colors in the animation. So Squidward gets his clarinet back. He then performs at the jazz festival at Jellyfish Fields, ending Squid Noir. Squid Noir was a really good episode, you guys. 9 out of 10. Very good episode. I loved Bubble Bass's role in this episode of him and SpongeBob fighting each other with the little toys, action figures. But that color flashing animation at the end was kind of a pet peeve, but it really didn't bother me that much. It wasn't that big of a deal, but at least they didn't add it throughout the whole episode. I'm glad they only used it for that one scene. But yeah, that's my review on Squid Noir and my review overall of the You Bring the Color event. This week was actually pretty good, and I don't know what episode is planning to come out next, but I'll let you guys know in a future video. With that said, thanks for watching my review on Squid Noir, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.